guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happy New Year, Taurus, and happy full moon. As I am recording this, we're a few short hours away from the full moon in Cancer, also known as the wolf moon. I did upload a reading for that a couple days ago, so you might want to check it out. It has some really good intro about this full moon and what's going on in the cosmos at the time of the full moon. So that would give you something to consider when you set your gratitude list or what it is you're releasing for the full moon, because you know full moons are about gratitude and release. Okay, but I also wanted to let you know that this morning the oracle card that I picked for you was winter, and the image was a wolf, and this is the wolf moon, and it said take care of your needs. And that was what my reading was all about, was take care, focus on your emotional needs. So that seemed a little auspicious. I thought I'd mention it. And the last little note I want to make is for those of you who have opted in for the all access pass to all of the extendeds, I want to be sure that, because there are a bunch of you that are new to it, that you understand how it works. It's kind of like Netflix, but for my extendeds. So you don't get sent links every day that I upload something. You have an account and you log in with the username, which is the email you used when you first purchased, and the password. If you didn't create an account, go ahead and create one at moments, momence.com. Click the login button, create an account if you haven't already, or log in there. On the left hand sidebar you will see a link to my memberships. Click on that, then you click on active subscriptions and go to the video library. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure y'all know how to access your extendeds. The extendeds are available immediately. As soon as this reading it pops up, there is a link there. That means it's already available for you in your library. And the morning musings you also receive, but those are usually uploaded between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern time, so you will need to go look and check it out. And you get everything I've ever done, even going all the way back. So it doesn't just begin the day you purchase. You get access to everything that's in that platform. I know, it's quite the deal. So I just want to make sure you know that. Okay, Taurus, here we go. When I did your 2023 tarot forecast for the future, for the coming year, I'm going to give you a little hint from the extended. There could be new love on your path in 2023, because the romance readings were the extended. And this new person could be the following. Could be a Scorpio or a Gemini. Those were the two most prominent. Could be, the little clarifiers were Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Aquarius. And in the morning musing, you got a double hit of Leo. So keep your eyes open for new love coming on the path. But let's see what's coming through for you today. Here we go. Opening with some underlying conflict, something that might be still remnants of 2022 and ghosts of Christmas past. So let's go ahead. I'm pulling your cards here and I'll walk you through it. Oh my goodness, new beginnings. I love that for you. So we have a couple things happening here. The first is this Five of Wands. It's sort of what's underneath the deck. It's sort of playing out in your unconscious awareness, in your psyche, maybe even behind the scenes. There may be something that there's still some residual conflict about, something that hasn't leveled out yet. The reason why I say this is because I think that something did not turn in your favor in the past. So I'm looking, these three cards represent the past energy. Not something out of balance caused you some heartache. The wheel not turning in your favor in this case. Maybe it wasn't turning at all, or the timing was off, divine timing was off. But I think you've been on a search for balance, for some fairness, for something that could help you heal a bit from the past. Now here we are in the present energy, Four of Cups, that showed up this morning as well. So it's, the lack of happiness, emotional disconnect. is how this is coming through. And feeling rejected and dejected and kind of suspended in animation here. It's like, you know, in the Matrix, nothing's moving, very stagnant energy. And it's possible that you could be dealing with someone who's been in and out a lot. A Sagittarius is possible, but it's not necessarily, you know, always pinned to that one sign. But whoever it is, it's someone that you know right away. It's like, oh yeah, that's what's not fair. That's what's leaving me so heartbroken. This is someone that comes in, but they don't stay. They kind of go right out the back door. And it leaves you feeling very rejected and emotionally disconnected from them. So going forward, we've got this sort of preoccupation with the past, with those, look at, I showed this morning too, same cards. There's the 3 cups upright, looking at them, kind of disenchanted with it all. There they are, knocked over. And in that knocked over element, what I was saying this morning is turn around. There's the 2 of cups. And the 2 of cups is, you know, soulmates, is a partnership on an emotional level. And I kind of feel like the minute you turn your focus from the past to the future, this brand new offer comes in, some kind of a new beginning, and you will need to trust your intuition. And it may also be something that helps you feel a little bit more, I'm just going to say the word because it's what's coming through from this High Priestess, a little more blessed. Because I have a feeling, and I don't want to get emotional, but I have a feeling 2022 was pretty effing miserable. And for you in particular. So I kind of feel like there's an energy of feeling really connected, feeling the divine within, trusting your inner knowing, trusting your intuition about this new beginning, and being able to let go of the past disappointments, the rejection. Okay, so, but we still have this underlying conflict energy. So let's see what's going on with that. You know, I get emotional. Yes, I get emotional about things, guys. I wouldn't be a good reader if I didn't. Yeah, you really took a leap of faith. And you're just realizing now that apology may not come. You know, it's feeling like there was some warring factions. There was something going on. It could have even involved other people or another person. There's just something really coming between you, whether it was a conflict between you or just an outside source of conflict. I feel like you're starting to see the light, that you took a risk and it didn't pan out. And that message of love or apology hasn't come at the moment and maybe won't. So that's why I'm seeing some sadness here and reflection on the past. Let's see if we can turn this around. So Justice by herself, that's Libra. Yeah, there it is. Right? Unable to move forward, kind of feeling like I just, you know, I want a W, I want to win in my column here, and you can't get it. And that's what's been so discomforting all along, is just kind of feeling rejected, abandoned, forsaken, left to your own devices here. The 9 of Pentacles is a single person in the tarot. Now, interestingly, on her good days in her upright position, she's very empowered and doing quite well for herself. Thank you very much. But being that she's kind of here next to the 5 of Pentacles, it feels like you were disempowered. So there's that lack of stability and groundedness and a lack of feeling abundance and scarcity mindset and lack consciousness and, you know, no freaking balance, and nobody's taking any accountability, and therefore you can't really move forward. There's no sense of victory. So I think you wanted to move forward, and I think you wanted to have this turn out in your favor, but it did not. So now let's look at the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, totally stuck. We have 2 pages here, Page of Swords. Underneath is a Page of Wands. Page of Wands, again, can be like a positive message or uplifting, or some kind of communication that's very optimistic and passionate even. But I feel like that's what you were hoping for, that's what you were looking for, and it didn't come. And so as a result, stuck energy, 8 of Swords, and sitting there with all the heartache and disappointment. And as I said over here with the 4 of Cups, the disenchantment continues a little bit at present because you're still in this sort of stuck energy, because we have the Hanged Man. So let's see what that's about. 4 of Cups and the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's Justice. Wow, all these major arcana. This is huge. So something big is changing. And it could be a choice you're making for yourself to bring about balance by just letting this go, by, making peace with it, because you don't want to be in this state of limbo, of stasis, of the stagnant energy. That's, you're really seeking balance here. Strong Libra energy, if that's in your chart, or if you know someone who's got a heavy presence of Libran energy, it feels like there's a message here coming through about what's fair is fair, and I've got to provide it to myself. So underneath is the beautiful energy of the Lover's card, and to me that's about always a card of choice, but sometimes it's a choice of coming home to self and awakening to that and choosing it, and finding your own sense of fairness and balance in your own life and harmony in your own life, being at peace with what's gone on, letting go of the disappointment and disenchantment. So we're kind of turning the 4 of Cups upside down, even though we might, the things may be on a little bit of a slow roll. Sometimes the Hanged Man is like a temporary standstill that occurs for an important spiritual purpose, right? Waiting for the enlightenment. This, again, with this, both of these are Pisces, by the way. The energy here is feeling very highly spiritual and very connected to your higher self and to the divine within, finding more trust within yourself, choosing yourself. If the balance isn't going to be brought in, if the fairness isn't going to be brought in by this person, you're going to find forgiveness for within yourself for the ease and grace of it all, if that makes sense. Sometimes forgiveness, you don't forgive the other person for them. You forgive them for you. You forgive the situation if you can't forgive the person. You say, ish happens, and I make peace with it so that I can move on. But we've got this interesting Knight of Wands here, so I want to see what that's about. So this person may return, but whoever it is doesn't stay long, and that's part of the problem. You may have some anticipation of this person returning, coming through in that Emperor energy, can be divine masculine energy, but based on everything I've seen, it kind of feels like this is someone who likes to be in control of the situation. Call the shots, have things on their terms, because I have the bookends of the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, not for nothing, pretty passionate, but they often act on impulse. Very different from a Knight of Pentacles, who moves very slowly, but is very deliberate and intentional, and makes offers from purpose, takes action with purpose. This is just somebody who gets a wild hair, and they're at your front door uninvited, unannounced, and then, leave in the middle of the night while you're asleep. So what I think is you still have some anticipation of this person, right? This is anticipation. But you're getting more consciously aware and unconsciously aware, so it's operating in both your conscious and unconscious awareness, that this may not be the one. That this may be someone that you're going to get the same old thing, the same pattern on repeat. So that's very interesting. And there we have the 5 of Cups going forward. Yep. Wow. I feel like you come to terms with this person. Underneath is a 2 of Swords. So that's your inner search for clarity, for the truth of the situation, and also about a decision that you have to make and how best to proceed. Okay, so that's what's happening in unconscious awareness going forward. Yep. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. That card has figured prominently for you with this past life soulmate energy, feeling like there's been a breach of trust, that this person did you dirty. They didn't play fair. That's why justice is not out once but twice. Feeling rejected by them, feeling played by them, possibly sabotaged, maybe for some of you gaslighted. Whatever that Five of Swords means for you, fill in the blank. It'll be different for all of you. It is a general reading. So I kind of feel like that's what you're coming to terms with, making peace with, and almost even validating your own experience of this person's in and out behavior. That Two of Swords underneath will be part of your forward progress as you move into the new year, where you really go within and you say, what am I really dealing with? What has this really been about? And what's the best way for me to proceed? What decision do I need to make from an inner search for the clarity? There's nothing this person's going to say to bring you the clarity. It may be about retracing your steps. It may be about, taking a little bit of a backwards look, not to stay there and wallow in it, but just to kind of validate your experience so that when you make a decision, you're making it from all the information you have from your experience in this connection, so you can move forward with peace and ease and grace. Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yeah, you've got to sort of offload. There may be some communication, but this is about offloading the rejection. This is your new year right here. The Pentacles represents years when it comes to timing. The Ace is a 1. First of the year, new you, offloading the disenchantment, the disappointment. Underneath is the Eight of Wands. So there may be some communication, but you'll trust your intuition, your inner knowing, if that opportunity presents itself for you to say, hey, this is truly done. I've carried it long enough. It's been a burden to me. It's held me down. I'm ready for something new, a new chapter. So that's what I see for you, Taurus. It doesn't mean that, you can't make amends with somebody, or meaning they can't make amends with you. Of course, that's possible. But I think you get to decide if that's in your best interest. And sometimes we need to accept apologies if they arrive and then cut it loose. And that's a message that seems to have been coming through for you in your 2022 wrap-up reading, in your 2023 tarot forecast reading, especially in the extended, and in the morning musing this morning as well. So that's what I see. Let me tell you the astrology. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Aquarius. Libra out twice with Justice. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Chariot is Cancerian energy. We are in the Cancer full moon. Sagittarius in the Wheel of Fortune. That's a card of Jupiter. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The pages represent all the signs. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got Judgment is Scorpio. That's Pluto. Lovers is Gemini. Hanged Man and High Priestess are both Pisces. Knight of Wands is out twice. That's Sagittarian energy. The Emperor is Aries. We've got, that's what we've got, okay? So the link to the extended is below. If this reading resonated for you, the extended will give you a deeper, more personal look. So the link there is below. I'll see you there. Otherwise, bye for now.